Hello, Lords and Ladies of Westeros. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Thank you for joining me for my next episode of my Game of Thrones series. This is episode 4. We're still following House Fairgrave, and we're still with our current ruler. We got some bad news at the end of the last episode, unfortunately. We learned that we're infirm. Our ruler became infirm, and now he's not feeling so well. So I'm in get ready for your son to take the throne mode. That's what I'm going to be worrying about a lot, at least in the beginning, until our first ruler dies. This music is really ominous. I think that means we're going to die soon. This music is not inspiring confidence in me. But there's some things that I want to get done while we're still alive. We still have some time. We haven't gotten our Know Thyself warning yet. We haven't been warned by the game that we only have a year left. But there's some things that I need to do very quickly. Now, our line of succession hasn't been set in stone yet. Our ruler needs to designate the son that we want to take the throne. We have to designate him. Right now, I don't have enough prestige, so that's something that we have to take care of, but that's going to be an easy fix. We have enough money. I'm going to host a feast. This feast is going to serve multiple purposes. It's going to relieve some stress. My son is going to be the honorary guest. If he's here, where are you, son? Ronald Fairgrave, attaboy. There you are. He's going to be the honorary guest, and this is going to be a feast for him. It's going to be celebrating his ascension. And we're going to be getting some prestige out of this. We're going to maximize the prestige gain, because that's what we want. That's what matters. We need at least 1,500. I just realized I didn't need that forest guide. We just spent 4 gold than we needed to, but that's okay. We were just able to afford it. Now, what I'm going to be doing this episode is trying to save money. That's how we're going to prepare for our son to take the throne. By stockpiling some cash, I might spend a few gold here and there, because there's one scheme that we want to get done before we die, and we want to commit that murder, remember? Last episode, we got our daughter betrothed to one of the future rulers of Dorne, but he's not the future ruler yet. We need to kill his brother. And that's the scheme that I want to do. Now, this is going to be the best time for us to commit this murder because it's the end of our life, and the end of your life is the best time to commit murders, because if bad repercussions happen, like you get found out or you're discovered as a murderer, it doesn't matter. You're going to die. You're going to die in a year, or die a year or 2, or whatever. So it doesn't matter. I don't care if anybody knows that I'm a murderer. I'm playing the Game of Thrones. Everybody in Westeros is a murderer. So I'm no different. I might need money to hire agents in order to make sure that the scheme succeeds as much as it can. So I'm going to have to save money for that too. That's going to be the only thing that I can think about that I'm going to be spending money on. That's pretty much it, guys. This feast and hiring agents to murder. We could piss off our wife a little bit in order to get this prestige. No, let's be nice to our wife. We'll get plenty of prestige. See, we already have it. We have enough. We have enough. A loud crash resounds through the Great Hall as one of the doors to the service quarters break. In a barely clothed tumble, my spymaster and my vassal spill out on the floor. She's a fornicator, my spymaster. Look how much my son looks like me. I mean, it helps that we have the same haircut and the same beard, but like we look like each other. He looks the most like me. Well, I guess my first son looked like me too, but he's dead. So of my living sons, he looks like me the most. Let's toast my son. To your future ruler, my son. To your future rule. We just became an eager reveler? You know what, Robert? You deserve that trait. Since you're gonna die soon, you deserve that trait. So we're prepared with the prestige. Now I'm going to wait until we get the Know Thyself warning before I designate, because that is considered an act of tyranny until you get absolute crown authority, which we don't have. So I'm willing to take that act of tyranny. I'm just going to wait until the game warns us. We'll wait until the last minute. Okay, let's save up some money. Once we get about 100, I'm gonna start that murder scheme. My spy in Cersei's court was discovered, so I just lost a spy. To help us get this murder done, I'm getting into the intrigue lifestyle. We'll increase our intrigue and we'll get an agent acceptance plus 10, so maybe more people will be likely to join our scheme. So this is going to be perfect. Let's try to murder a kid. Game of Thrones. Let's make sure we're murdering the right kid. Not bad, 63%. That's without any agents, and I'm sure we'll be able to get a few. I know it says predicted 0, but I'm willing to bet there might be a few. Enough that we'll need in order to succeed. I'm burying the hatchet with my daughter-in-law. My bastard low-born daughter-in-law for burying the hatchet. I'm on my way through my courtroom when a scuffle at its far end draws my attention. A strapping man is being advanced upon by my guards, only for their weapons to clatter to the floor in the blink of an eye. The stranger flourishes his sword in salute towards me. My lord, he begins as I wave away more guards. I find myself without a liege to serve, and judging from your protection here, you could do with my help. Why are you offering your services to me? You hate me. From the red robes he mantles himself, I deduce he is a follower of the Lord of Light. He would be a heretic in my court. Is it worth? Like, look, I will admit he would be a really good knight, but I don't know what kind. And he doesn't like me. Why is he offering me his services? He doesn't like me. We can try to get him to convert. I think this is going to be the best choice for us. I'll take him in if he converts. That's my condition. He didn't. Alright, be gone with you, heretic. He's a decent physician, but he's infirm. He's probably not going to be here very long. And he's a lustful little lecher. I'm going to try to get another maester. I want my son to inherit a good maester. And I think I can get a better one. No. Alright, third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. Let's get another one. Come on. Come on, Old Town. You're letting me down. That is more like it. Look at what they sent me. He's young. He's loyal. He's an amazing physician. He's got a really nice personality. He's diligent. He's chaste. He's loyal. Oh my. Third time's the charm. That's what I'm talking about. My son is going to inherit an amazing maester. I'm hiring an agent. I got it up to 87%. That might be the only agent that we get. Do it. He's dead. It worked. Yes. Yes, guys, that's great. That's great. The only thing that we have to worry about now. Well, my daughter needs to not die, first of all. She's feeling good, that's fine. But we need to make sure he doesn't cancel this betrothal. That wouldn't be good for us. This is a matrilineal betrothal, so the rulers of Dorne, the future rulers, they'll be in my dynasty. According to CK3 rules, I'm hoping that the mod isn't different in any way. But according to the line of succession, her future husband is going to be the ruler of Dorne, the king of Dorne. And this is a matrilineal marriage, so their kids will be in House Fairgrave. Look at that, guys. So let's keep our fingers crossed. They get married in 7 years. So we want that marriage to go through. And I just gained a rival. Prince Ariane and you became rivals when a feud broke out between my house... Oh, no. House Nymerios? Yeah. So there's a feud. Wait a minute. Did she find out that I was a murderer? I'm not an exposed murderer. I don't understand. Does she know? Huh. Anyway, we don't want this. We don't want to be rivals. I'm going to do what I can here. I have a befriend scheme. Oh, no. 33%? What about swaying? 20%. I don't need my wife on intrigue anymore. Can she help me with politics and make this a little bit easier? 35%. 53%. We can go from being her rival to being her friend, maybe? Yeah, no hard feelings. Like, I murdered your son. Why should that get in the way of our potential friendship? I'm gonna try to befriend her. I want to get rid of that rivalry. That's a really strong rival to have, so let's get rid of that rivalry. And now that we're not scheming, anything else we need to do? I'm not declaring any wars or fabricating any claims, because that's going to cost me money that I don't want to spend. I want to start saving money now. So my realm priest is going to stay on that. If I put my Castellan on diplomacy, it's still 57. My Castellan's going to help me with money. I need to be ready for a big opinion hit when I designate my son. But everybody looks good. All my vassals are decent, except some of these minor landholders. They're never pleased. You can never please them. But all my powerful vassals are pretty happy. Once this befriend scheme ends, I'll put my wife back on managed domain and we'll get back to our domain limit. I might, when my son takes the throne, I might have to give something up. And I'm thinking about giving away feast fires, but that could be a good thing because I have a son, my second son. I can land him if I want. He's out of the line of succession. This is primogeniture. So once we designate son number 3, son number 2 isn't going to inherit anything. So it'll be... I'll be setting up a new duke, and he'll be in my dynasty. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it. Thinking ahead. The wilderness is calling out to me. I would love a dog, but I don't want to spend money right now. This would put me in debt. My next hunt won't cost any gold. Maybe we can get ourselves another artifact since it's free. I need a Master of Hunt first. Honestly, why not? It's free. I have the trait infirm, so I can't go on hunts. All right, well that makes it easy. Sorry, Robert, you can't even go on that free hunt. Didn't think about that. Come on, somebody just carry me. Somebody just carry me, or I'm just sitting on a horse the whole time, you know? I'll just ride in a carriage. I've spent enough time in Princess Ariane's vicinity to know that she can talk about her best hunting kills for hours. I did my research and prepared a handful of questions for what I hoped would be a fruitful discussion. Now, we want this to go through. We don't want to be rivals anymore. Diplomacy challenge. Spend some prestige. No, I need that prestige. Diplomacy. Wifey. She's already helping me. Foolish mistake. I desperately tried to explain my opinion in a way which would make sense from her point of view, but I only ended up entangling myself in my own arguments. At least the chances of the scheme succeeding didn't go down at all. They just got delayed a bit. You tried your best, wifey. I know you tried. We have a new high priest. My last one wasn't amazing. Let's see how he is. 28. He's 75, but he's whole of body, so he's really living long. He's not going to be here forever, but that's a great Septon. He might die before my son takes the throne. I'm going to petition Cersei to increase the control in some of my counties. After listening to my speech, she frowns and rebuffs me. I apologize, but for the good of the Westerns, I must refuse. I'm going to try to convince her some other way. Diplomacy, 61%. She's unconvinced. I gave it a shot. Unfortunately, it seems as the differences in distance between me and Princess Ariane, who... Was she always disfigured? They're too great to overcome. It failed. I'll try to sway her this time. She is intimidated by me, and it looks like the opinion is going up a little bit. Somebody's trying to kill my son. Chances are really low. We're doing everything we can for him. Ooh, additional taxes. Perfect timing. Thank you, sir. I'm not trying to stay in intrigue forever. I would really like to get in stewardship again and go for wealth. Get some perks in the avaricious tree and help us save up some money. Household savings. My wife just gave me some money. Your spouse's excellent stewardship skill led to this windfall. Thank you. That's actually a lot of money. I'm going to commission an artifact. It's only going to cost me 100. I'm going to commission some armor. We don't have any armor yet. I want... Let's get scale armor. It's a balance between flexibility and defense. I'm going to need prestige to designate my son. So let's get some more. Come on, why can't we just get along? So you lost a son, and I successfully usurped your dynasty by getting one of my dynasty members on your throne. So what? That doesn't mean we can't be friends. Every time I've tried to grab this, every time I see this event in the situation log, and I click it, it doesn't let me do it. So what? He doesn't have 346 gold? I'll take it. Oh, wow. He only has 23. This guy has been the High Septon forever. The dumb one, he's been here forever. He's gonna die soon. Hey, would you look at this? Dorne owns something in the Westerlands. This is no longer part of Cersei's realm. Neither is this. This is held directly by the Lord of the Iron Throne. They hold this directly, and Dorne owns this. Interesting. One of my commenters recommended that I go up north here, and I thought that was a great idea. To get these duchies up here. I like this natural barrier of this mountain range. Kind of bottlenecks armies to force them to come up into this area through here. Or up through here. There's only 2 entrances. I mean, unless you go by sea, obviously. But this natural barrier is nice. I was thinking about coming up here, but if I want anything up here, I'm eventually going to have to tangle with Dorne. And the Iron Throne, too. There's this duchy up here, Weathermore, or Withermore. That's still up for grabs, and Gold March, of course. This is what I'm thinking about, up here. I don't think getting the crag would be worth it. Because in order for me to finish this duchy, I'd have to fight Dorne. So we have options, guys. This is just what I've been thinking about. We can go up here. I can't finish Castamere. I suppose I could start taking pieces of Casterly Rock. Start conquering all these little counts. Things to think about, guys. Things to think about. That's all going to be for my next ruler to do. I'm not doing it with this one. This woman's married to a dwarf, an infirm dwarf. I don't have the prestige to be kicking people out, but at some point I'm gonna have to go through my court and find people who are just not doing anything for me. Like if there's single ladies that I need to tell to get out, or anybody else like that. I got rid of one person. We're still trying to sway her. With my leave, my daughter Bethany and her wet nurse paraded to my chamber. My daughter lost her first tooth. She's got 4 more years until they get married. So things are looking good. Just 4 more years and this marriage, they can't change their minds. I'm gonna keep trying to sway her to get rid of this rivalry. I mean, she is my ally after all. I think our allies should not be our rivals. It's a contradiction. It's okay. I'm gonna have to start thinking about replacing this favor of a lady, because it decays in 8 years from full durability down to 0. Only takes 8 years. So I'm gonna constantly have to be spending money to repair it, and I don't want to do that. But I want to replace this as soon as I find something. Oh, can't go on that hunt. Infirm. In a recent communication, my rival expressed a want to focus on her ambitions and interests more. I think she would like to talk about diplomatic matters. Yeah, 28 diplomacy. Intrigue or learning. Diplomacy. Come on, baby. Yes. She's coming around. I'm gonna see what kind of women are wandering about that I can get my son married off to. Because the time is getting close. They need to be on the younger side because we want them to have children, but they need to have a congenital trait that he doesn't yet. He's already a genius. So beautiful, ideally, or Amazonian. 28-year-old. She's got good stewardship, good diplomacy, good learning. Amazonian, patient, honest, diligent. I think we got a winner. I'm pinning her just because. Amazonian. Here's another one. Oh, 31. Don't think there are any geniuses. And we actually don't want genius. We've already got it. We want something else. The other Amazonian skills are better. But these are nice 3 women right here. Nice some young ladies. I'm surprised the AI hasn't gobbled these ladies up yet. Beautiful 20-year-old. The older woman that we get, the less time that we're gonna have to have kids. But I'm pretty confident they'll have children. I just don't want them to be too old. I think I'm settling for this lady. Genius and Amazonian. So we can give our future rulers a nice jump start. Now, it's not guaranteed they're going to get both of these, of course, but at least they'll get 2 traits. Maybe we'll get lucky. I'm getting them married. She can wear her clothes, but she is going to wear... Oh, my wife hasn't been wearing a crown. Why? How have I let that slide for so long? Why didn't anybody say anything? Your wife is not wearing a crown, you idiot. Sorry. Watch, they're gonna start having children instantly. He's gonna get her pregnant. We've got 7,000 men in our army now. Looking pretty good. My daughter Bethany has been invited to a gathering of peers by Lord Clarent. The last time I sent my kids to a sleepover, they got beaten half to death. And we need my daughter to stay alive and be okay, because in 3 years, she's getting married and locking in this betrothal. I'm not risking it. I'm not taking any risks with her. I think not. No sleepovers. She just became arrogant right in front of our eyes. Gave our army a nice boost right there. We still haven't gotten the Know Thyself warning. I inherited a bunch of items, apparently. I got another favor of a lady. I've got 3 of them. This one looks to be a little bit more durable. It lasts 10 years, whereas these don't really last that long. I've got some stuff to sell. Don't need that. Don't need that. I don't really care about my son's tooth anymore. This plaque gives me more prestige. 10 times more prestige. I'm selling my son's tooth. Any takers? And I'm going to repair this antler. Okay. We're filling up our inventory, guys. We just need a weapon now. Like, none of it is really impressive, but we're filling it up. Oh yeah, we didn't give away that holding that we inherited. I'm still at it with this sway scheme. I'm not going to give up until we bury the hatchet. We have 8,000 men now. I'm thinking about getting a claim. It's because we're living longer than I expected. That's why I wasn't trying to get any claims, but I feel like I could probably grab one. Casterly Rock looks really tempting, everyone. Lannisport is an independent county, but they're allied with Cersei, so Cersei will help them. He's got an ally. He's got an alliance with the Duke in the Vale. This Duke of Withermore. Okay, guys, I'm not worried about conquest. I'm gonna have so much on my plate when my son takes the throne, like dealing with opinions and doing events, like maybe going on a hunt and improving opinions and doing all that kind of stuff. So I'm not really gonna be focused on conquest. I'm gonna be spending my money in other places. I really just want to make sure my son is in a good place when he takes the throne. Somebody's still trying to murder my son. Come on. Come on, do your job, Spy Master. My Spy Master's a fornicator. Oh yeah, I remember. At the feast, she came tumbling out with somebody else. We're befuddled, ailing with age. She was born on the 4th of October. Nine more months and they get married. New ruler of Westeros. In the light of the Seven, I now proclaim Aegon VI of the House Targaryen, King of the Andals, the Rhoynar, and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and Protector of the Realm. Long may he reign. He's actually terrified of me. The King of the Iron Throne is terrified of me. King Aegon VI, the Silver Dragon, trembles in fear of Robert Fairgrave, the infirm man. That's hilarious. He better be terrified. Now somebody's trying to kill me. Okay. I'm deciding. I'm making a decision here. I'm not waiting for know thyself. I'm not waiting for the warning. I'm doing this now because somebody's trying to murder me, and with my luck, it'll succeed. So my line of succession needs to be decided now. Ronald Fairgrave, congratulations. You are my heir. Opinions dipped a little bit. I have plenty of money. I'm going to switch my Castellan to preside over the council. Counselor opinion. Faction created against me. No wonder he created a faction against me. He's stupid. You idiot! Don't you realize the King of the Iron Throne is terrified of me? Why are you not terrified of me? It's because he's dumb. Let's send him a poem. I feel like this idiot would love a poem. See? He's so stupid that that's going to get him to leave the faction. Watch. Come on. Do I have to challenge you to a board game too? I was getting a little nervous. If I lost to an idiot, I would be embarrassed. Now, are you gonna leave the faction, sir? Good boy. Alright, so there's the warning. There she blows. Okay, so we're gonna have a lot on our plate once my son takes the throne. But we'll see what we can do. We're leaving him a decent amount of money. We're leaving him a decent-sized army. My daughter just came of age, and they're still betrothed. Marriage, here we go. It's done. I gladly accept your marriage proposal, even though you're my rival. May the maiden bless their union. So any children that they have... Any children that they have, according to the line of succession, they will be in my dynasty, because this is matrilineal. So guys, Dynasty of Many Crowns already started. We've already begun. Technically, that this dynasty member, unless I become a king first, the dynasty member that's going to be the King of Dorne is technically going to be a higher rank than me. Which is making me think, does that mean that they're going to be the dynasty head? Does that mean they'll be the dynasty head? Dynasty head is the head of the entire dynasty in all of its houses. Dynasty head wields a certain unique powers. Alright, it's a question that we will definitely see answered later. She's starting a feud. Uh-oh, murdering her son had some repercussions. Oh, she was just imprisoned. She was just imprisoned. If the king kills her, that makes this guy the ruler. Come on, king. Aegon. Aegon, do this for me. Kill him. Or kill her. Kill her. Kill my rival, please, and put this guy on the throne of Dorne. Come on, you can do it. Nope, he released her. Coming. New leash. Cersei's dead. She died in her sleep. She died in her sleep at 57. Now we have a new leash. Lord Fenton of the Westerlands. Which just dropped the alliance with Lannisport. So this count, the Count of Lannisport, does not have the Liege Lord as the ally anymore. I'm not going to get this in time. There's no way. 2 years, I'm not going to live that long. I think that just made it more obvious what we need to do, guys. Lannisport is very powerful. It's a powerful county to have. It's a valuable and powerful county that I would like to own myself. Very interesting. Okay. That's something my son's gonna have to do. He already had a son. Or he had a child already. Let's see what she looks like. She's quick and she's hale. I'll pay homage to my new leash. If we got a bad omen, how bad could that possibly be? We're not gonna live that long. Watch, we're gonna get a bad omen. Oh no, we got a good one. Nice. This guy wants to join my entourage. Come on, let me hover over it. I'm gonna ignore... No. I'll receive a prophecy. Let's see. You shall find that who seeks. Yeah, death. Death is seeking me, and I'm gonna find him very soon. See? Lord Robert of the Fairlands has passed on at 66 years of age. He died of old age, a hollowed shell of his former self. He had long lost his wits by the time of his final passing. Lord Ronald ascends to the throne, being both thrifty and frugal. The realm will surely prosper. Long may he reign. A birthday party immediately? We just became king on our birthday? He's going down the administrator line. How many? What's his domain like? What about with my wife? She can do it. I don't mind the administrator line. It's okay. Vassal tax contribution, domestic affairs efficiency. That's good. More levies. Monthly tyranny helps decrease the tyranny quicker. Direct vassal opinion. Counselor opinion. Your vassals are less likely to join factions. More contributions. This tree is a nice balance. It's a nice balance of opinion boosts, and it's a nice balance of money income as well. Contribution. Contributions. More stewardship at the end. Let's let him finish this. I'm gonna let him finish this tree. Happy birthday. We don't have a weapon yet. Let's get a weapon. I'll take the biggest one. Terracotta toy fowl. Alright, so many things happening. Hold on. What is this? Learning and prestige. This is another one of those things I'm going to have to be repairing constantly. This one lasts 33 years. This one only lasts 10. I get some learning. I think that learning is worth it. What a joy it is to be a son of such an exemplary servant of the seven who are one. The ardor I feel in my heart when I hear everybody referred to him as Sinner Lord Robert. What? His virtue is revered by septa and pious worshippers of the seven alike. Why is he revered so much if he's known as Sinner Lord Robert? I wonder, will I humbly stay in my father's shadow, or will I achieve and surpass such piety in my own life? Will the good grace of the seven who are one be as visible in me as it is in him? Is this a typo or something? The ardor I feel in my heart when I hear everybody refer to him as Sinner Lord Robert. Wow, that's goofy as hell. We're gonna get some more piety, but it's increasing their stress gain. Is this Robert's way, or is this Ronald's way of telling us that he wants to go on a pilgrimage? Because I can do that. He wants to be more pious. This character is determined to become as pious as their parent. Alright. Once we take care of things, once we manage our internal stuff... This is that stupid guy, but apparently he's a really good diplomat. I guess he just makes people laugh. That's his diplomatic style. That's how he gets along with foreign diplomats. He just acts like an idiot and just makes a fool of himself. And everybody loves him. Look at all these ladies on my council. Damn. The ladies are taking over. Okay, that manages my council. We're not taking out a loan. This guy wants me to raise one of his kids? I don't have time for that. I gotta raise my own kids. No thanks. We need to wear the proper crown now. I'll get to work swaying on this guy. I'll prioritize him because he's the leader of this faction. Opinions will go up when I go on this pilgrimage. Ooh, this guy's a rival. That should help a little bit. I only have one rival. That's good. Let's check if we have any secrets. We don't. That's good. I'll have my septum start fabricating claims. I want to get Lannisport while it has no allies. This will be so valuable, guys. So valuable. I'll drop Feast Fires. I'll give this to my son. Or to my brother now. My brother. I can give this to my bro, who's not landed yet. I can give it to my brother, and he'll be the future Duke of this. And then this will be something that I try to hold on to. Wow, guys, we're going to get Lannisport. It's going to take 2 years to get that claim. We just get into rival. Another rival. Yeah, I need my wife on this. How about if I do assist ruler? Nope, that's still not enough. Pay homage to our liege. I would like to start finding secrets here, because once I get a hook on my liege, I need to edit my contract with them. Because I can change it. Yeah, I can change it. I just don't have a hook, or I haven't messed around. So we want to get back to normal feudal levies. But I need a hook for that. Oh, we don't have a spy master anymore. It's not good. Lately, Jothar has been wandering around, lost in his thoughts. In his chamber, I find him crying into his pillows. What's the matter, my courtier? I ask. What happens when you die? I just wonder if my wet nurse Adrena is alright. Oh, my wet nurse died. He takes a big sniff, holding back tears. Maybe she has to nurse for the Lord of the Seven Hells now. As Jothar's voice cracks, he bawls out the largest, dewiest tears I've ever seen. Get a grip, kid. You're 15 years old. You're almost an adult. My brother's my friend. That's good. I'm going to give away some positions just to improve opinions, too. Let's improve opinions even more by going on this pilgrimage that I said I wanted to go on. We're going to do a pious one. We'll hit the Red Keep on our way. There are no other nearby places for me to visit, really. These are a little out of the way. Okay. I definitely have enough money. We're going to go all out for this. Reflection. Alright, let's go on this pilgrimage. We did just hit an hour, but I'm going to get through this. We're going to go on this pilgrimage. And then I think that's how we're going to be to end it. Or that's how we're going to end it. Shouldn't take us too long. Asking by the campfire, a pilgrim from another entourage is telling a story he once heard about the lord of these lands, to raucous laughter. He's making fun of me. Gonna release some stress. Some people begging for money. I'm gonna tell them to get out. Get out of my way, peasants. That's more acceptable. 5 gold, I can do that. Dedicated pilgrim, secular pilgrimage. Personal scheme success chance for 10 years. I'm trying to sway people that hate me. I don't know, they're all pretty good for me. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna be swaying people a lot. We want to try to get rid of those rivalries and try to sway the ruler of Dorne. Because we don't want to be their rival. I'm doing this one. My wars will be more successful for 20 years. Or my hostile schemes will be more successful for 20 years. Monthly martial lifestyle experience plus 30%. I'll do that one. I'm gonna do Godly Contemplation, 53% chance. We even get the Open-Minded perk. This will get us to Devoted Servant. Sure, the +1 stewardship would be nice, but this title creation cost isn't very helpful. I think this is gonna be better for us. I failed. Damn you, Ronald! I'm trying to help you here. See? They're having children of my dynasty. Elise? Elise is fine. One of my vassals? Oh, this is a fellow vassal who has a hook on me. I thought this is one of my vassals. We're almost home. I don't need any knights. We look pretty stacked right now. I gained the nickname The Wise at 31? It's considered sensible to ask for your opinion if you can be coaxed into giving it. Wow, we got the nickname The Wise at 31. Our level of fame went up. That should help our opinions. People like it. He can make my stag antler more pious. He can make it more prestigious. Let's do pious. He wants to be more pious than his dad, so let's do that. We're at level 2. Come on, you two. I need you guys to get my rivals dead. Nice. King's Landing, it has been an honor. Now we're a devoted servant. Gained 600 intrigue lifestyle experience from going to the castle. While traveling through Rhaenys' Hill, we run into some Crownlander knights. They are deeply respectful and apparently huge lovers of poetry, as they insist on reciting it at every chance they get. That was an obvious choice. I was going to be selfish. Alright, we're a traveler now, too. This 66-year-old man who's my Castellan and man-at-arms, and he's my acclaimed knight. He wants to go chasing after young ladies. I convinced him to stay. Nice. Traveling through the sometimes harsh environments has invigorating effects on at least my state of mind and vigor. As I glance over at Bethany, however, she does not appear to be doing quite as good. Her movement is labored, her breathing heavy, and spontaneous bursts of coughing ripple through her body. I think I know the cure. Daddy loves you. Had a nauseating meal. This will only be here for 2 years. Alright, lords and ladies. Oh my god. We're not going to talk about it. I'm not talking about it. Damn ants. Okay, I can petition my liege to build things. I'm not concerned about that right now. We could do that later. Maybe we do that in the next episode. I can negotiate an alliance with my nephew? Yeah. The nephew that I landed. I'll negotiate it. Alright. That is going to do it for this one, lords and ladies. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button down at the bottom of the screen. Leave your comments. Let me know how much you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of my plan to invade Lannisport. I think it's going to be good, guys. Strike while the iron is hot. We are going to get this. As long as he doesn't ally with our liege again. He's by himself, and we can beat him. He has 3,000 men, and we have 8,000. So I'm looking forward to getting this conquest. That should be in the next episode. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much. By the way, if you guys are not subscribed yet, don't be afraid. Hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the channel. Become an awesome lord or lady. And I will see you guys for the next one. Hope to see you there. But until then, have a good one, guys.